Many, many years ago, I was a high school social studies teacher, and I worked with Native American students in Wisconsin. It was pretty neat. I was in my 20s and had a heck of a time relating to kids who were culturally and ethnically and in other ways quite different. And then it also occurred to me that school systems are really all about assimilating all of us into a common sort of Anglo-Saxon sort of culture and the Western, traditions and so on and so forth. So I got really interested in that and trying to figure out how to better relate to kids, high school kids. And so I went to grad school at University of Wisconsin and began that work. Society right now is much more challenging for young people for a lot of reasons. We're moving fast away from an industrial sort of economy to post-industrial informational kind of one, and an economy that's actually more service-oriented, selling stuff and consumers and stuff like that. That has had a tremendous impact on young people and schooling and all this kind of stuff, and so school systems don't change that much. I've been doing ethnography for 20 years and they're still teaching the same history lessons in the same sorts of ways, but the world is moving on. So the kids are in a real liminal state right now as far as the economy and all that kind of stuff. So it's more challenging, and kids, and I think a lot of teachers and folks don't know exactly how to deal with it. And is even a more fundamental thing going on is that, as I said earlier, we're just shifting over into this informational age, and new jobs are being created rapidly, like really fast, and young people have to adjust to all of that. I actually think, with schools, I think one of the things I've noticed over the years with education is they've become more specialized. We sort of channel these kids in these little specialized things. I think we should sort of get away from that. And in a more ideal world, I think we teach kids how to be really creative and how to make and design things, how to have a whole set of skills that they can draw on, how to be lifelong learners. You've heard some of this rhetorical stuff, but I think it's kind of true. The problem with schools is you memorize and you take tests, and we don't do enough with, okay, let's get together and do this really cool project and all of that kind of stuff, and just so that we teach people how to be adaptable, because anthropologists are really into adaptations, and in the most ideal sense of education being a way to make people as creative and as innovative as possible. I'm working right now in a school at this exciting thing right across the street, Hughes High School. We have this brand new program over there. These kids are 86% African American, mostly low income, and they're doing amazingly cool and creative things over there because we've gotten a lot of help from corporate partners and from school district and university and everything like that. This shouldn't be just an exception to the rule. This kind of support for public schools should occur, and that's what I hope, is that we support our schools.